Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to a bit of a channel update, something that I haven't done in a long time, and it's something that I do want to try and make sure I get back into. I've got a bit slack doing it. So let's just go through a few things here. We've got to crown our winners for the Fantasy Football and Predictor League as well, and a little bit of personal news, I guess, off the top is that on June 6th, I will be one of you guys. If you live in the UK, I am officially becoming a Brit, so I've got my citizenship ceremony there, so that's all very exciting. It's particularly exciting because I have an Australian passport, my wife has a Canadian passport, our kids have British passports, so this way we all have a British passport. So if World War III breaks out, we can all stay in the same country, which will be nice. So yeah, that's my personal news. But yeah, the channel as itself it's going okay. You can see the estimated revenue there for ads it could be better. I'll be honest, but that's okay. That's you guys are probably watching the ads, which is absolutely fine. I just need to get a few more views coming in, and I think what a lot of people have noticed in Football Manager content is because I think FM25 was announced so far ahead, and it's so exciting, all the different things that there's going to be. I think FM24 has dropped away a little bit earlier than it normally does. F1 Manager, of course, the new one of that's coming out soon, which is exciting. I think we're going to have a return to Aussie Villain Racing with that one, because you can create your own team. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And I do want to try, I feel like I've got, I don't want to say lazy, but maybe a bit complacent in just doing Out of the Park Baseball, Football Manager, and Formula One Racing, or now F1 Manager. So I'm going to try and get a few other things, sort of coming in and out where I can, sort of one-off things or shorter things. The issue I have is kind of I need to wait for half terms here in the UK so that I have a little bit more time to do that extra work. So yeah, half term is coming up this coming week, so I'm hoping to get one or two extra things out for the coming weeks and months as well. So that is the channel as it is right now. And let's move on though to Super Brew, otherwise, of course, known as our Predictor League. And for the first time, we have a repeat winner. Congratulations, Wolfman. You are, second time that they have won it. And we will be, look at that, there's only 1 point between them as well. Very, very closely fought thing. And I believe the top three all would have set a channel record for the highest score. So very competitive this season. And yeah, so all three of you guys any other year would have won it with a record score, but on this occasion, Wolfman just getting up there above everybody else. And mate, I will try and be in contact with you. Probably, I think Discord, I contacted you last time, so I will try and get in contact with you to organize your prize. Of course, you get the official Aussie Villain Golden Cap, a second one for winning this, if you want the second one. I don't know if you probably threw out the first ones. Anyway, but let's go and have a look at the fantasy football, which is really, that's the big one, isn't it? That's the everybody wants to win that. Oh, and look who won it. I had no ideas. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I think I've ever won anything in my life, so very pleased with that. And I've got to say, for almost the entire season, the top, sorry, William, but the top five, it was so close. I think we've all had after Christmas a time on top, and yeah, I think I just kind of found a sweet spot in my team to be able to get me across the line. But yeah, it was very close all the way to the end. So it was definitely a high mark, I think, this year of the fantasy football. So yeah, very pleased. Both competitions this season, absolute standards raising, isn't it? Which is always good to see. So yeah, well done to Wolfman, and less so to me. Let's be honest, but yeah, like I say, chuffed to have won something. It's very nice. So this does, of course, mean we need to induct our winners onto the Wall of Wonder here, the Dan Stefanovic Memorial Wall of Wonder. So congratulations to Wolfman and to myself, and yeah, we'll be immortalized forever, which is a scary thought, I think. But anyway, so there we go. We probably will look to do a Euros as well, competition for the Euros. So I'll post that on the socials and the channel page and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that as well. We'll probably have to get cracking on that, because it'll probably start in a week or so's time, won't it? So anyway, that's the Wall of Wonder done for another year. So speaking of the socials, I did just want to give them a very quick plug here. The first one that's linked to all these things in the description is the Discord. Lots and lots of different channels here. What I do is I'll sort of preview an episode, as you can see here. Just sort of post, this is for the transfer special. But yeah, we will have polls. I'll post the starting lineups, and then the polls as to who's going to win, who you think's going to win, predictions. And as you can see, very well attended with just the one vote this time. So yeah, but the more the merrier. and there is then a post game channel where you can make fun of me for almost losing the Charity Shield. And yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the Discord. I pretty much have it opened 24 hours a day. So yeah, please do come and join that. The other thing I have is the Facebook. Now I do a similar thing on there, and then post the links to the videos. So I'd like to do a little bit more with the Facebook. Unfortunately, partly just down to time, and mostly just down to time, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't really got the following I would have liked on there, and so it's probably a catch-22. I don't sort of make the time perhaps to do reels and things like that, like I had planned when I set that up. But yeah, if you're not on the Discord or into Discord, then another way to get the previews for the episodes is on the Facebook, and of course I have the Twitter as well, which you can follow me on. I do a similar thing there. So that is that. The other thing I did just want to quickly go on to was the Patreon. Now, this is obviously not expected. If you enjoy the content, you're able to, usual spiel. I am always quite awkward talking about it because I don't like asking people for money, but that's essentially what this is. Now, I do want to kind of rejig the Patreon a little bit. Well, I did when I set it up. I really had no idea what to do, kind of thing. So it's become obvious, clearly, that nobody in their right mind would give me that much money a month. So. So that's fine. So what I'm thinking I'm doing is, I started doing it already, is so for the supervision tier members, is doing like the in-game scroll, thanking scroll. So what I'm thinking I will do is for the villain members, the lower tier members, is I'll make the end of credits everybody. You also then get the invites to the fantasy leagues and that as well. And then the Bond villains is sort of the name in the game kind of stuff. And yeah, and then I'll try and think of if there's anything else. If anybody has any suggestions, there's always a really good suggestion of like board members and being able to vote on some decisions. The problem with that is that because I have to record a little bit in advance, episodes are recorded before the previous one goes out, so there'd be no way to really make that work. I love the idea, and if I ever get back to recording sort of day of, it'll be back in before you know it. But yeah, I just don't really, that's not really feasible. But anything else that you guys would like to see, then yeah, by all means, I'll just be looking to sort of retweak, I suppose, the Patreon a little bit. But yeah, it's there if you want to support me in that way. But that's it. I'm gonna try and do more of these channel update videos. The new Formula One Manager is out end of July, so that's very exciting. And yeah, I've got been offered a couple of early access games, so I'm going to try and get some stuff out for that in the coming week or two as well. So that's everything. I tried to keep these short and sweet, so I will see you in the next one. Take care.